My name is Brian Allen. I'm the mayor of the town of Grimshaw. I've lived here my whole life. This is my home, so obviously I'm passionate about where I live, and I'm passionate about the people that live here. We're, I would call us a progressive community, but we have a small town feel. It's the kind of place, obviously I said I grew up here and I raised my kids here, and people choose to raise their children here because you know your neighbors. You're not afraid to let the kids go out and play in the playground. We've got great infrastructure, playgrounds, parks. We've just opened a new multiplex. So we're forward thinkers in that we planned ahead to be the kind of community where people want to raise their kids.
In the heart of Grimshaw is Holy Family School. For over 50 years, Holy Family School has educated students in the Peace region. The school is known for its outstanding teachers and education results. But this is all at risk. The school is on the verge of collapse. Serious structural problems plague the school's future. LCVM Consulting said the building is approaching unsafe conditions. Despite substantial investment by the school board, operating and maintenance costs are increasing. Risks involving health and safety are rising.
My role is intended to be as an instructional leader, which is to be guiding and working with teachers and students to provide high quality education for our students. However, that role is daily compromised by the fact that we have a facility that is in need of a lot of attention in the area of mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and heating. So in all of those areas, I have to constantly be prepared to address power outages, heating issues, overflowing toilets, or whatever the issue of the day is. So my role, although primarily is designed for education purposes, the facility in fact reduces a lot the quality of the work that I'm able to provide due to ongoing issues. The building is old, and basically the ceilings will have leaks. The roofs in the gym in particular leaks regularly as soon as water pools, despite the fact that almost annually that there has been some sort of roof repair. The windows have been replaced, however, that's not effectively helped us at all because the cold issue is much larger than replacing a window.
In 2009, Golder and Associates was hired to compile a building condition evaluation for Alberta infrastructure. The deficiencies stunned all who read the report. It was far worse than anyone imagined. Golder and Associates concluded that all systems are beyond useful life.
It's a wonderful school, but it is 50 years old. It is broken, it is falling apart, and it is just the students and the staff that are keeping it going, not the building itself.
I think that the issues impact the kids more than the kids realize, because what happens is when you deal with something every day, it becomes your new normal. So when you go into the grade 3 classroom and the furnace is blaring and then quiet, and then blaring and then quiet, that's just normal grade 3 around here. But it's not normal grade 3 everywhere.
So I teach kindergarten. We have these little people who are growing and learning at this incredible rapid rate, and they come to me. And they are excited to be here, and I'm excited to have them here. And what we do with them when they get to Holy Family, because of where I have to be and because of where there is space for my classroom, is we take these growing little bodies and we put them in their first educational experience in a room with extremely poor ventilation, with no windows, no natural lighting. So we're stifling their growth before I've even had a chance to do anything with them academically.
It was a newly renovated school, and it was very exciting to be in a new school. Everything was functioning, but now I do find it a struggle. Heating is probably the biggest problem in my area of the school. One of the issues is that we have one furnace heating the whole side of the hallway, and it's very inconsistent. So at times my room is very cold. A couple weeks ago I was very disturbed. One of my students told me he couldn't work because his hands were so cold that he was sensitive to the cold and he was having a hard time writing with his pencil. But there wasn't much I could do for him.
A value scoping report was completed in January 2011 and recommended modernization or replacement of the existing 2,894 square meter building to allow for a 350 student capacity. The cost of a modernized school is comparable to constructing a new school for $12.5 million. An independent value scoping report supports this direction.
I don't feel that we are doing any service to these little kindergarten people. My colleagues and I take our vocation very seriously. We want to do the best for them, and we try really, really hard to give them what they need, and the building is working against us.
The solution is clear. Grimshaw is counting on the provincial government. The Alberta government needs to stand up and do the right thing. Fix the problems at Holy Family School in Grimshaw before it becomes a liability and ends up costing even more. It's hard enough preparing our young people to head out into the world to becoming smart, thoughtful, contributing members of our society, let alone having to do so while their school literally falls apart around them. Time is running out. There are structural issues that pose risks to our students. It's time to act now.
I would say that our school, in terms of heat, electricity, and plumbing, is at the verge of collapse. That we are not serving the needs of our students fairly, and that it is imperative that some major work or replacement is done in order to keep our kids safe and to keep our kids learning.